Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another WK Baker Experience podcast. This is another Patreon exclusive. I think we're at number 4 now. This is the 4th podcast in this Patreon exclusive podcast series. So, if you haven't checked out some of the other ones, please go ahead and do that. I think it was the second one is available in its entirety, even to the non-pod Patreon subscribers. So please check that one out. I highly recommend you to subscribe to the Patreon. Check out my YouTube videos. This experience is from the parking lot weekend warrior working on my Porsche 996 there out in the parking lot in the sun of Tokyo to a full shop in Tokyo in one of those areas of the kind of industrial areas of Tokyo. And so there's lots of big dreams, and I need you guys to make this a reality. I'm getting a lot of support for my YouTube videos. A lot of you guys are liking them, commenting, and all of that good stuff. I really appreciate that, and let's keep this thing going. Let's go. Today's podcast, we're going to be talking about the Japanese car market, and this time we're going to be looking at the Ferrari 360 Modenas, both the F1 transmission and the gated 6-speed manual transmission. So we'll be checking what the market looks like on those. I've been looking at this market for some time. I think these are really cool cars, and I think there's, the current price that they are right now. I think there's a lot of value there, and if you go through some of the details, right? So let's say you get an F1 transmission. There's several situations there. The TCU, which year TCU, and from, I believe there's certain years, I think about 2002, that the TCU is programmable, and you can work with the slip point on that, the engagement of the clutch there. And so the F1 transmission, there's some nuances there, the way you drive the car, how it's set up, how it's tuned, that you can get around that clutch aware situation. And so the values of the F1 transmission are quite low, compared to the gated 6-speed manual, obviously. I mean, having a Ferrari 6-speed manual gated transmission, I mean, it's not the V12, but a amazing sounding V8. I think there's just to be able to own one of these cars for this price right now is it's a miracle that this is available. So it's still quite a bit of money. We'll see here what the Japanese market is like. So yeah, I guess with that said, let's just jump right into it. All right, so before we jump into the Japanese car market review here, I got it pulled up here. But for some of you guys that are maybe a little bit more nosy, wondering, Willis, where are you? Where are you? And so I'm actually in a hotel in Honatsugi. I come here for business quite often. So yeah, just my hotel room, nothing special. I don't know, I had to actually book it last minute. I stayed an extra day, so I had to change hotels, and for some reason I got 2 beds. But so let's just quickly look around this thing. Japanese bathrooms can be kind of weird, especially on hotel rooms. Look at this thing. It's just like a plastic unit. Plastic everywhere, and your bottles of body soap and shampoo. I don't know. I think it's something left to be desired. But it's functioning. They're always clean and they're not like weird stuff going on here. So that's where I am. So you know. All right, let's jump into it. All right. So I just started the screen sharing here, so I think it's going to be right here. So going here, we filtered by Ferrari. Okay, just a couple of things here. This is not 296 GTB in Japan right now. There are so many of these things. Everywhere you look, you see these 296 GTBs. I've got a couple of some of these rolling through the city. Beautiful colors, like a matte silver, dark silver with yellow accents was kind of cool. I think one of the cooler ones. I guess they're known as like a Piccolo V12, you know, like a mini V12. I mean, it's a V6. Okay. They sound pretty good. So yeah, I don't know what Ferrari's doing with these in Japan, but there's mini. Yeah, I mean, I really love the 458 Italy and the 488 Pista. I think 488 Pista is probably, if I could just get any car, that would be one. Of course, the 355. I think, you know, there's a lot of these in Japan too. 355. 430. Yeah. A lot of models here. Spider, Modena. I don't know. These are 430 Scuderia. Yeah. All right. Okay. Let's focus here. Let's just get straight to the 360 Modena. So, as you guys probably know, so the 360 Modena is, they also have a Challenge Stradale, 360 Challenge Stradale. And that Challenge Stradale is more track focused. I think it was like 80-20, 80% track, 20% road. So it's quite aggressive. But let's translate this. I think most of the people here would like to see it in English. So all right, let's get right into it. So the first one here, wow, did these price go up quite a bit? What is this? Okay. All right, so we got a 360 Modena F1. Oh, okay. F1 mileage. Is this yeah, okay. This is like extremely low miles. 360 Modena with the F1 transmission for 14 million Japanese yen. That seems quite high. It's a 2000, but yeah, really low miles here. So what is that? That calculation. Let's see. 14,378,000. Yeah, okay. So that's so this one for 14 million Japanese yen right now, the exchange rate has recovered quite a bit, is 100,000 USD. That's quite a bit of money. But yeah, I mean, extremely low miles. Okay, so there's no price on this one. That's a bummer. This is really nice here. This is actually a 6-speed. It's got the Challenge Stradale back grille, so we'll go check that out. That's the vintage. Yeah, there you go. Can I stop that? Can I stop you there? Oh, I see. Here we go. Oh, this is cool. Oh, yeah. So this challenge grill is this back piece here. This is all mesh, so the cooling is definitely improved. And I like these BBS wheels. I think that's definitely the way to go. Another way to tell if it's the Challenge Stradale is it's got the carbon mirrors, and the carbon mirrors are a very expensive option. So most people on the Modena did not have the carbon fiber mirrors, but I actually saw one of these Modenas with every option, and it was a F1 transmission, and they were asking only 7 million Japanese yen. I really wanted to get that car. It was when I was looking for my 996. I couldn't really afford even the 7 mil at the time. Even my 996 was a little bit of a stretch, to be honest. But man, I think that was a car. So yeah, look at this is really nice. They don't list the price here, but for a manual, wow, only 21,000 kilometers on this thing. So yeah, you're gonna go for top dollar for this guy, obviously. It's got the normal seats, the comfort seats. It doesn't have the sports seats. I think the sports seats look so much better, but I mean these are probably beautiful leather seats. I mean look at the condition of these two. It's like brand new. This car is brand new. It's ridiculous. All right. So let's keep it going here. Why are they not showing the prices? Dude, the prices on these things have definitely gone up. Oh my gosh. Okay. So far these are all manuals. Oh, okay. Let's see here. You do have lots of heavily modified 360 Modenas in Japan. Okay. This is the price there. Okay, F1. This is an F1 transmission with a Powercraft Challenge grill. So is that? I don't know. Power. I'm not exactly sure. But this is an F1 transmission for. Okay, it's 2003. So you got the. I believe you have the programmable TCU. Wow, prices definitely went up on these. I mean, again, very low mileage. Okay, 6-speed manual. Here we go. This is interesting. A 6-speed manual. 2000. Is it? I think so. It's got 40,000 kilometers. Still relatively low mileage. And you're looking at 17 mil, so just over 100,000 US dollars for this thing. See, a lot of these are low mileage. Okay, yeah, there you go. So this is without the Stradale or the vented grill option. I don't know. I like the vented grill. I think it's just more sporty. I mean, it looks nice in painted red too. I mean, it looks clean. So I can see why people might not want that option. It's got the two-tone painted. Yeah. So, oops. This painted decal is quite expensive option as well. All right. I think probably a lot of people are interested in like a cheap one, right? Like something that you feel like there's a lot of value in here. And man, all of these cars have been top dollar, unfortunately. And this must be manual. Yeah, okay. Yeah, for I don't know how much is that, 150,000 USD. But so here's the example. I mean, this car's gorgeous. Wow. I mean, if you could pull this off, I mean, it's still not that much money for what it is. So here's the sports seats I was telling you about. These look so much better, right? They just fit the car. And you need to get some coilovers on this thing and lower it slightly. The stance is off, you know. But like really, all you would need to do is get some coilovers, drop this thing down a little bit, and maybe an exhaust to let the sound really come out. But this is kind of a grandpa colored car, you know, silver with the tan. So I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. Maybe I'm just showing my age of 34 years old, but it's not bad. And you got the manual already, and you know, I mean, you're getting top dollar for this thing. 42,000 kilometers. Pff, it's nothing. All right, so let's find something interesting. F1 sunroof challenge grill, 2001. Sunroof, okay. F1 clutch replaced. Yeah, so that's one of the reasons, like I was trying to say, that these are, the manual is so much more expensive than the F1 is. The F1 clutch, the way that the TCU, the transmission control unit, and the electro-hydraulic shifting mechanism and everything, the clutch engagement, that can wear out clutches. Whoa. 360 more than an F1 360 GT numbered. Whoa. This is like this is like above and beyond the Stradale. This is like their cup car, like their racing car. Wow. You don't see that every day. 80 million. How much is that? I mean, it's going to be $557,000 USD. So 560,000, over $500,000. And yeah, I mean, this thing looks, I was wondering like how much difference is the engine, because I know from the 360 Modena to the Stradale, the engine is not that much different, right? It's more making it a little bit lighter, taking out stuff, adding some carbon fiber, adding some, you know, the TCU's programmed more aggressively. But this is, I think this is something else. This is something else. Yeah. Wow. Well, that's really cool, though. That's the one thing, you know, that's what I'm saying. Like the Japanese market, you just never know what you're going to find. I've never seen anything like this for sale. So, and the price listed. So $500,000. if you're interested in this car, please contact me. I'm happy to facilitate this transaction for you. Yeah. 2009. Wow. Okay, I mean, wow, these are all such prime examples. Some Challenge RSD. So, this. So yeah, is this this is not quite the Challenge Stradale. This seems like even further modified or a additional spec. I'm not exactly sure. Huh. Okay. All right, let's keep it going here. Yellow. Interior's cream. Okay. Yeah, the prices have really gone up on these things, actually. .360 Modena Challenge YouTube explanation video available. This looks like a real clean Challenge Stradale, but it's got the lightweight windows. I feel like that's, I mean, it's badass, but if you don't plan on just like tracking this car all the time and you actually want to drive it on the street, so this has got some carbon fiber wing option, and you saw the carbon fiber mirrors. The interior. Yeah, this is even more race than I think a general Challenge Stradale, but yeah, the price for this thing is not too bad. Not really what I was looking for here. Where is the higher mileage F1 transmission for cheap? So 9 mil, was it 9 mil? 78, maybe 9.8. Okay, $70,000, $68,000. Okay, now we're talking. So this is, I guess, I might have been mixing up my JPY numbers to my USD numbers. So 68,000. All right, so let's look at this thing. This car is $68,000. It's an F1 transmission. 35,000 kilometers on this thing. That's nothing. It's got the BBS rims. It doesn't have the vented grille, but it's got those BBS rims. I think they said some kind of, did this one have an exhaust on it? It's got the comfort seats. You got black interior with the red. Doesn't have the sports seats. This is the F1 transmission. Okay. I think you can work with this car. For $70,000, it's not bad. Right? I mean, still low mileage, so you'd wanna check the clutch, obviously. It's 2000, so the TCU is not programmable. I think there's some guys that you have to buy the updated TCU. and then you can get it flashed to the so you have to get a TCU from 2002, I think, and then flash it, and then have the challenge Stradale programming on it. But yeah, so I guess this is within kind of what I was thinking. So here you go, purple wide body. Let's see what else we can find here. Okay. You got some crazy exhaust Harman muffler, F1. I mean, this could be kind of cool too. I mean, it's already slightly modified. Maybe you're gonna do something like this anyways. It's got the Stradale. What are these rims? They look pretty cool. They're not my exact wheels I would put on here, but 2-piece or 3-piece. Black interior. Again, it's got the regular seats. Yeah, I think it's kind of cool. I think this is kind of cool. You can work with this one for sure. And do quite a bit with that. Let's just get through that. There's so many here. So many. Wow. What? All right, so this is what I was talking about. 64,000. Maybe there's something going on with this clutch. It's got the. Are those? Yeah. See, this has got. Guys, do you see this? Is that? Unfortunately, my camera got too hot and stopped. And so I gotta somehow sync this video back up here. But it sounds like we were all on the same page. We're looking at this right here, this yellow. So let me start the car sensor Japanese market thing here. Excuse me. All right. So this yellow Modena 360, 7 million, which is like 60,000 US dollars. It's got the sports seats. It's got the vented grille in the back. It looks like factory painted accents for yellow. And yellow cars usually get a lot of attention. Like my YouTube videos, anytime I have a yellow a car, it gets more views. I don't know why. So yeah, guys, this is why we need the garage. All right, we could, if I just had the parking in my apartment complex is really expensive. I don't want to park this thing just in a parking lot in Tokyo. It's just too expensive. We need a garage where we can park more cars. We can buy cars like this. We can, this is 2003 TCU. We can flash the TCU. We go through, how to own these cars and go through all the situations. We try to work on everything ourselves, put on the lift, and things like that. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. I think this thing is going to go pretty quickly. Again, you probably want to check that clutch. You might have to go do a clutch right away. But wow, man, I need more money and a shop, or some sponsors, and a place to store and work on these cars. So, all right, guys. With that said, I think we kind of covered the whole breadth of the market here. We've looked at everything. I think we've learned a lot. There's a lot to these cars, and I can talk a little bit more about it. But yeah, I hope you liked this video. I highly recommend you. I mean, obviously, if you've made it to the end here, you're a Patreon subscriber, and I greatly appreciate it. Like it means so much to me, and I'm gonna keep building this up, step by step, and yeah. So please spread the love, share with your friends, if you find this interesting or if you know any. All right, camera got too hot again. Sun is shining on the back side of it, and it's too hot. So we'll see you guys next time. Appreciate it. All right, peace.